Hey. I know it's been a minute since I did a video, and I haven't been on any social media like talking about. Been low key. But before we just hop into this video, let's get the formalities out of the way, okay? So if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, wherever that may be at on this channel. Hit the subscribe button, and welcome to OTR Diva, aka Pinky. Welcome to my channel. And then for all of my A1 followers that has been subscribed to me since day one, much love to you all. So you realize I didn't really do an intro, or I'm not even gonna do an outro to this. We're just gonna hop into this because right now I'm just kind of feeling some kind of, good, as you can see. But anyway, let me just give y'all what's been going on with me, because I haven't done a video in a minute over here on YouTube. So I want y'all to know what has been going on with me and everything like that. I owe that much to my YouTube subscribers to know what's been going on with me. So, May of this year, I had my son on a truck with me. My 10-year-old, he was on a truck with me. Basically seen the whole West Coast. Y'all know I really don't travel to the West Coast, but we went to the whole West Coast. I even knocked off some states that I haven't even been to. Some of the states I wouldn't mind going back and, enjoying myself in those states, especially like South Dakota. I don't know why. I think it's just the South Dakota, just riding the highway reminds me of just riding on I-40. But with a light load, no, baby. No, they can have that. But if I have a heavy load, yeah. I like South Dakota, really do. There were some things and stuff I wanted to stop and see that wasn't able to stop and see, especially like Mount Rushmore. We was at the exit where it was at. However, break was over like 2 in the morning. So who was going there? So had him on the truck. So y'all don't know. Some of y'all might know, but if y'all been following me over on TikTok and Instagram, or either on my personal Facebook, Miss Clarissa had an electrical fire to her. Yes. And here's the pictures of it. Yes, that was devastating to me. Devastating. My son and my dog, Mr. Hershey, it was in the truck. My son called me. Luckily, and prayerfully, we was in Dallas on the yard. My son had called me and said, "Mom, the truck is smoking." I was like, in my mind, I'm like, what the heck this boy done did in my truck to make my truck smoke? But by the time I got to the truck, he was already out the truck. Him and the dog was out the truck. I opened up the truck door because I'm looking at the truck as I'm getting there. I don't see no smoke. So I'm just like, okay, they get in the truck, open the door, there's smoke. So yeah, I'm devastated. It rocked me to my core. I mean, my son is alive and well. My dog is alive. Thank God that they was able to get out of the truck, and they're still here with me. Because I can't replace them. Truck I can replace. Things in the truck I can replace. So when I seen them out, my mind was make sure Miss Clarissa was good, because that's my baby, that's my home. So with that being said, since July 21st, Miss Clarissa has been down. I am, as you can see, because you don't see all the good stuff that's behind me, my stuff. So my truck is down. I am in a loaner truck, and I've been in this truck since Miss Clarissa's been down. And here it is, September 12th. Yeah. Since then, I have been sick since getting into this truck. Everybody's like, well, my back first started hurting. It was like, get a mattress foam or whatever you want to call, whatever the thing you put on top of the mattress. I did that. When I bought another one, did that, it made my back feel a lot better. However, my back kept on hurting, to the point it was localized to one area of my back, and my back hurted for 2 whole weeks. Been in the ER trying to figure out what was going on my back. They ran a CAT scan on my back. With the CAT scan ran, it was like, you have troubles with your thyroid. And I'm like, I come in here for a back problem. Now y'all telling me thyroid. So, that freaked me out, because the doctor was like, chemo and surgery would help with my thyroid. So I'm like, I'm freaking out, because I've never had chemo, never had radiation, none of that, other than the stuff that they give you for the CAT scan, they go in your body. Other than that, I'm sorry, y'all, fixing my face. Other than that, I've never had radiation in my body. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like freaking me out, And so in the meantime of all of that, I had my heart broken. Truly had my heart broken. I was dating somebody, and truly to this day, still love him to death. Do I want to be with him? Yes, still do. Still want to be with him. With everything that's been going on, I put myself in a hole to protect me, to make me, I don't know what, but I know to protect me, to protect my sanity. Because I did not want to lose myself. I didn't want to break down and be really, really depressed. However, in the process of everything that I've been going through, my anxiety has been like off the chart, really off the chart. My anxiety been getting the best of me for a while, and I just haven't really, seek counseling and everything like that. So, I'm all about mental health, That was working for a minute, and then I realized, just with me even talking to a therapist, that it was working, but it wasn't working, because my anxiety was like clashing. Stress, anxiety, they just kept clashing, and my whole main thinking was I did not want to have a heart attack, because most of the time when my anxiety level gets too high and my stress level too high, they clash to the point I end up having a heart attack. So I didn't want to have that happen while I'm on the road. So in order, with all this stuff that's happened, heartbroken, truck, being in a truck I don't want to be in, I isolated myself. I put myself in a hole to protect me and what I was going through and what I was feeling. And granted, I had my sister there, I had a couple of co-workers there that, tried to guide me, tried to help me, tried to encourage me to be better. But you have to realize, in order to help yourself to make change and to accept things as what is and let go of what was and everything like that, to move forward, you have to put forth an effort to want change. And I wanted to want change badly in my life. So in the midst of me putting myself in this hole to protect me, and I'm just say, for a week, I stayed in Florida for a whole week after, be seeing my doctor. I got much needed rest for me to be able to channel through and to figure out what I want to do. So I talked to my doctor and everything like that, and we figured out a plan. And so far, for 2 weeks, I have been in this better mood, still taking it day by day. I'm learning to do a lot of more self-care for me and worry about me and what I can control and what, avenues. So I want to tell anybody, if you ever feeling down and out and everything like that, just know that you're not alone. But also know, and this is what I also, God is not far. He's right there with you. He's there in the midst. He knows your heart. He knows your troubles. He sees it all. He sees everything that we go through. So I have been finding other things to entertain myself. I ain't gonna say entertain myself, but more or less keep me occupied so that my mind is not racing and it's not bombarding me with a whole lot of things and a whole lot of quests to do this and do that. So I've been doing a little bit more like self-care for me. You know, I've sit in this truck, you know, watch TV, play with the dog. Sometimes I get out, walk around. I've just recently bought me a new phone, an Android phone and a new iPad. So I've been playing on those as well, and that's been mostly like taking up my time, even though I'm still trying to work on getting my relationship back, because that's what I really want. Spend time with my son, see my grandkids. So I am all in all smiles right now. I hope that this actually helps somebody else and realize that you're not, like I said, you're not alone. You know, everybody goes through their own situation, their own thing, and we have to protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And in my self-awareness, in my self-care, you know, there's things that I wasn't listening to everybody. I wasn't hearing everybody because I was literally focused on me. But sometimes you have to step outside of yourself to see somebody else's perspective about you. You may not like what they're telling you about you, but you have to be willing to hear it and, you know, try to adjust to what you're hearing and everything like that. So now I'm trying to adjust to what I was hearing and try to be a little bit more empathetic and compassion into others and others' feelings and their perspective on me and how they feel and their feelings. So I'm growing. I see growth and I hear growth, and I don't really, at this point, I don't care if anybody believe me, doubt me, whatever. I don't care. It's me, and this is me becoming the better version of myself, and I am proud to say that I am loving the new me. You know, I'm becoming that girl. I am still that bitch, but hey, I'm becoming a new and improved that bitch, if you get what I'm saying. But I wanted to get out here and let y'all know what was going on with me and everything like that. And, you know, yes, I will give y'all an update on Miss Clarissa when I know the update on Miss Clarissa. But I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all y'all concerns and just thank you. I really appreciate you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love to you all. Bye.